Hi guys, it's Rach. I recently did a little bit of shopping on iHerb.com, so I thought I would share with you a beauty haul, but I also have a sneaky little giveaway, so make sure you check out the description box below to find out how you could potentially be doing some shopping on iHerb yourself for free, so don't forget to check that out. Also, before I get into showing you guys the goodies, I do have a makeup tutorial on the makeup on my face because I know I will get asked that, so check the description box for a link to that as well. Okay. On with the hauling. The first product I have here is from EcoTools. I hadn't seen it before in store. It's the Pure Complexion Facial Sponge and I got the Deep Cleansing version. This is a cognac sponge, which is a massive trend at the moment. It is an Asian kind of beauty thing, I think particularly maybe Japanese based. And what it is, it's like this hard sponge which is made out of a natural material and it's hard. When it's dry, it's completely like rock solid, but when you wet it, it turns into this kind of, I don't know, squidgy little sponge, and you use that with your facial cleanser to wash your face. I have seen some which actually say just to use water and whatever's in the actual sponge is what is meant to clean your face, but this one I do believe says that it says exfoliating and clarifying, get a better clean by removing impurities and revealing smooth, refreshed skin. Just add your favorite facial cleanser and water. Wash away dirt, oil and makeup and leave skin glowing without over drying or causing redness. Sponge is gentle enough to be used morning and night. For best results, use sponge daily. After each use, simply rinse the sponge with water and lay flat to air dry. Taking care of your sponge will help it last longer, and replace it every 1 to 3 months. Because that was one thing I was kind of thinking, I'm like, sponge, I don't know how hygienic this is, but I think if you do replace it each month, it is really nice to use. I've used it a little bit since I first got it and I like it. It does feel like it's deep cleansing your skin and it could be slightly exfoliating, but at the same time it doesn't feel rough at all, and so far I'm really enjoying that. Let me know if you've used a cognac sponge before and what your results were, but so far I'm quite enjoying that one. The next product I have is from Real Techniques, and this is really what sparked the haul. I saw a photo on Facebook of this, I think it's a relatively new brush, although not that it's really a brush, from Real Techniques. It's the Silicone liner brush. And I was just completely intrigued by this one. I am forever looking for the best way to apply a gel liner, and I thought that this could potentially be it. What it is it's actually like a little flexible silicone tip on like a brush type applicator. So what I liked about it was the fact that it's flexible like the brush tips that I like, but because it's silicone and it's solid and it's one piece, it's not going to spray or like fray out when you apply the product, or if it starts to get dry. It's going to stay in that shape no matter what. And I tried it out and it was quite nice to apply with. It is on the thicker side. It does have quite a thin tip, but you can get quite a thick line, and it can go quite thick if you press too hard and use this thicker point. But if you sort of use a light hand, it is a nice way to apply gel liner. I'm going to keep on playing around with it a bit until I sort of form my final opinions, but so far I'm quite enjoying this, and I think if you are looking for an easy way to apply gel liner or something to practice with, because I think in the end practice is what is going to make it easiest in the end, and is going to get you the best results, then maybe this one is worth checking out. While I was looking at the Real Techniques brushes, I decided to pick up the NYX Picks pack. This has 5 brushes in it. It has a limited edition design and 3 exclusive cuts. So that's what it looks like there. It seems to have a couple of brushes that are kind of familiar and then some that look a little bit different, but I thought I do really enjoy the Real Techniques brushes, and I think they're a great inexpensive brush brand, and on iHerb you are able to buy them at US recommended retail prices, which is fantastic. So I'm looking forward to playing around with this little set. Now I love me a good lip balm, so I decided to try the Hurraw Vanilla Bean Lip Balm. This one is supposed to have premium organic vegan and raw ingredients in it, and it smells really yummy. It's a really interesting kind of shape for a lip balm. It's not your traditional round type lip balm, but it's a good actual shape, I think, for applying lip balm to your lips. Smells lovely, it feels very creamy, and I can't wait to use this one. If you watched my last iHerb haul, I hauled a couple of the long-lasting Lustrous eyeshadows from E.L.F. I decided to grab another shade. This one is Confetti. And looking at this one, I was intrigued by it because it kind of reminded me a little bit of the Chanel Illusion Dome in Fantasme, which is one that I recently hauled from Strawberry Net. Now, these are very, very pricey, and when I first hauled the E.L.F. product, I said that the texture reminded me a little bit of the Chanel one. If you haven't seen this one before, it's like a white base with some pearl and silver kind of reflex in it. It is adult glitter. It is beautiful. It's a great product to put on top of other eyeshadows to give them some bling. So that's what it looks like there. The E.L.F. one, I've got to say, is really quite similar. That, looking at them side by side in the pot, I mean, they look practically identical. If I was to swatch this one side by side, they are very, very similar. The E.L.F. one seems to have a stronger white base in it, and then has more of a pearl reflect to it rather than a lot of silver reflex. The Chanel one has more silver reflex in it, but I mean, if you wanted to get the Chanel one and just can't afford to part with the money, definitely would recommend checking out the E.L.F. Confetti, because that is a really, really nice product, and you could definitely use it in a similar way, getting a small amount, sort of rubbing it in the back of your hand and then tapping it over your eyelid to give you a little bit of extra shimmer or glitter. Great for the holiday season for any party makeup or Christmas makeup that you want to do. Also from E.L.F. I decided to pick up the fan brush. I don't use fan brushes that often, but I would like to have one to kind of apply some highlighter on my cheeks, and all the ones that I have are either really big or tiny, so I thought I'd give this one a shot since it was quite inexpensive. For inexpensive brush, it actually feels quite soft. There's a lot of flexibility in it, and it's a good size for applying highlighter to your cheeks. So I'm looking forward to having that one in my collection and using that one a bit more. From Therapeutics, I picked up this brush. This is one of those brushes that you can use to dry brush your skin and use it in the shower to clean your body. You can also use this backside. It's supposed to like be a massager. I don't really know about that. If I don't quite know how that works. I'll play around with it, but the main part that I wanted was the brush. You can use this on your skin before you get in the shower while your skin is still dry. It is quite exfoliating, and you do have to, it's not the most comfortable feeling in the world, but it is great to exfoliate your skin and to get your circulation going. And I believe that this kind of technique can also help with cellulite and things like that. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you guys know a little bit more about this than me, but I wanted to give it a go anyway, and I'll do a bit more research before I use it. The last items I picked up were 2 eyeliners. The first one is from E.L.F. again. This is the liquid liner in Plum. I love coloured liner, specifically purple coloured liner. I'm going to open it up for you guys to show you. Haven't tried these before at all, I don't think, so I'm looking forward to giving them a shot. Oh, it has a nice actual brush tip applicator, which I'm really, really impressed with, and it's a really deep blackened plum shade. I can't wait to play around with that one. Seems very, very creamy and highly pigmented. Oh, so pretty. I'm really excited to use that one. And then the last eyeliner that I got is from Physicians Formula. It is the Eye Definer Felt Tip Eye Marker. I have a liner from Physicians Formula which I really, really like. It's the Eye Booster Plus Lash Serum one. I've got it in a dark brown shade, and I would love to have it in the black, and I can't find it in the black, and I was hoping that this would be similar since it's from Physicians Formula. Unfortunately, it's not. This one is more of a felt tip applicator, and the one that I really like is a brush tip applicator. But this one was still quite nice. If I can get it out of the packaging, I'll show you guys. It is in a pen shape, which I think is one of the easiest liquid eyeliner applicators to use. And it is really, really dark, really, really pigmented. The one thing I find is that it's quite a large tip, and it doesn't have a lot of flexibility in it. So it is quite hard, and I generally prefer more flexibility in my tips because I just feel like it hugs the lash line better. But I think I'll definitely get some use out of this. I'll play around with it, see if I can make it work for me, because the formula is really black and does set to quite a matte finish, which I really, really like. So that is everything that I purchased from iHerb.com. Of course, I chuck in little freebies all the time. It's a little iHerb pad and pencil. I think that's really cute. The shipping was really, really fast, $8 shipping, and it came in less than a week. So I think that that is amazing. I've always had a really good experience with iHerb, and they have some great products at some inexpensive prices. So worth checking it out if you want to maybe pick up some Real Techniques or E.L.F. or Physicians Formula. They do have a lot of other organic and natural brands scents on there as well, and a whole range of products. And I do believe that they ship internationally. They are an American-based company. So I'm gonna go. Make sure you check the description box for a list of products and prices and links. There will also be some giveaway information there, so make sure you give that a look if you would like to. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye!